RBE, signing artists. Gotta ask, what made you decide to go that route? Because from what I remember, that wasn't really one of y'all things. Signing artists is like kind of do y'all thing, move around, get y'all bag, do what y'all gotta do. What made you say?
Do you think, I'll ask you a question before I answer. So those principles that we've carried in the past towards signing, do you think we still have them right now? Take a guess.
I would guess not.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? If y'all sign with us, man, I don't want y'all just doing whatever. Like I would assume that would be one of the reasons why.
1000% incorrect.
Okay. That's it. Listen. So and you know, I was also watching like the Norb's podcast, and he was saying, you know, this was a major move for RBE. This is something that they really needed to do. They had to basically, you know what I'm saying, to compete at the next level or whatever like that.
Us doing it is not to compete.
Okay.
Now, from Norb's point of view, when you look at RBE signing, you look at the landscape and the politics and the history of the last 9 years.
Gotcha.
Norb's is right to say that, to look at the landscape and look at RBE and say, tactically or competitive wise, that's a good move. So that makes sense and that's logical, but as far as the reasons, 1000% not the reason at all. So when it comes to, let's talk about contracts as we kind of know. For the most part in battle rap, there's two types of contracts. There's a general contract. Yo, A-Ward, do you want to do this battle? Yes, I want to do it. Do you want this opponent, this day, this location, boom, 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 this amount of money, boom. We negotiate, we figure it out, we agree, send off the contract with those details. So one off, that's it. You're a contractor being contracted for your services.
Gotcha.
As a ridiculous artist, right? When we hear contract though in battle rap, it takes the form of a term because of the politics and the way battle rap, certain leagues have evolved towards managing artists. That was a competitive move. That wasn't a business move. That was, well, it's business impacting for the sake of competition, right? When people hear that term of contracting, we wasn't about it then, we're not about that now. I was never a fan of telling people what they can and what they can't do. I never, you know how many times I've been on the phone with even some of the biggest battlers in the world, you know what I'm saying, and offered them money that they was like, at the time, they would kill a nigga for, you know what I'm saying? Like,
gotcha.
And you're like, fuck, why did I do that? I can't even do that right, I fucked up. You know what I'm saying? I've never been like that and I never will. You know what I'm saying? Like for example, Sino Savvy, he signed to us.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying? He texted me about a battle. I didn't ask him who, I didn't ask him where, I didn't ask him what league. I didn't care. He was just letting me know. He's like, yo, if you're gonna put me on this card, boom, boom, I got this coming up around this time frame. Just wanna are we good? And I was like, get money, have fun, do your thing. Well, once again, the clear thing that I just said is I didn't even ask what league.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying? I don't care.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying? And don't get it twisted, it's not just up and comers that are going to be signing to RBE. Raw, he hit me up, sarcastic. He was like, when's my contract coming?
Gotcha.
We got on the phone, he was like, I know I'm getting one. I was like, emailed it to him. Big Cannon, he's like, yo, where's my contract? Emailed it to him.
Fire.
You know, so it's gonna be vets as well. You know what I'm saying? It's not just the up and comers. It's not just the up and comers. It's never been about, and it never will be about, telling people what they can and what they can't do. Never, ever, ever. I don't ever want to stop somebody's money. I don't ever want to stop somebody's battle, somebody's looks. Raw called me a couple weeks ago about battling on URL. Ask him what I told him. Do your thing. You don't think I'm on the phone with Holla when we're talking about him possibly battling Geechee on URL? I'm telling him like, yo, get your money, do your thing.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and I get these type of calls sometimes, not because people not asking me permission, because I never carry myself like that.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's just out of respect.
They rock with you. They don't want you just seeing some side shit, thinking they doing bad business.
And I make calls like that too. I'm nobody's boss. We're all peers. I make calls like that. I might call a battle and be like, yo, I just want to let you know, I got this coming up. Don't think that I'm doing this, you know, even though you clearly won the last battle. I'm just doing, I got that from Jay Mills the other day, and shout out to Jay Mills. But Jay Mills hit me up, being that we ran down the card. He was like, yo, who's on the card? And he named a couple people that had slip-ups on the last card. And
I like Jay Mills' energy, just to say the least. Like, yeah.
So he was just asking like, what's going on with the card? So I told him like, I had to remind him like, what my history is. Like, I don't book based on that. You know what I'm saying? You know how many times we had people in bad situations, and I was like, just watch the rebound, watch them come over here and catch rep. QB was fresh off of that 40 bar situation where everybody was going crazy.
Yeah.
Me and QB was on the phone. She called me like 6 o'clock in the morning, and we was chopping up some shit. You know what I'm saying? Fast forward, yo, let's get right. A-Ward, and now look at her fan base. Her fan base is like, that's what we expect. Cool, we good.
Real shit.
You know what I'm saying? So it's never been like that about me. We're not trying to be an exclusive shop. We never have been, and we never will be an exclusive shop. Somebody call me out of respect and say, yo, I'm going to this platform or this league, or they call me whatever, cool. But when I have a commitment though, right? The type of shit that we've been dealing with as far as the blocked battles, the interference, people, you know, all of a sudden they dog ate their homework. You know what I'm saying? I had one of those on this card, to be honest. A nigga somehow forecasted that he was gonna have a personal situation like a month later, and with all due respect, if that's true, it's all good. But I also see a bunch of battles happening around the same time frame, with this person's name popping up on it. But it wasn't nothing for me to riff about or care about. If it was a big situation, money law situation, something like that, I would have riffed about it. I would have called my lawyer about it, or emailed my lawyer about it. I would have went crazy on him. The public would have knew, because I would have also made sure that my shit is known publicly, because that's gonna also be in the suit, all that type of shit. But when I saw it, I didn't care, because I was just like, all right, I just lost a 30,000 view battle, like who cares? Like I don't come off like that when I say who cares. I'm just saying I picked my spots of when and when not
to attack.
Yeah, and I don't even want to say the word attack, but just apply my energy to not allow the typical bullshit happen.
Gotcha.
Right? But when you're
hold somebody accountable for what you feel like.
Yeah, because you got to understand the culture. The culture thinks that the battle is in the leagues. They think that, you know, the fact that I think I'm gonna get sick in a month, or you want to know what? I'm sending back this deposit. They think that that's it. There's been times where I've gotten deposits back before even knowing about a situation. This situation I'm talking about on this card, this artist, literally on everything. I got a Cash App text message with a deposit, and I was like, the fuck is this? And I saw his real name, and I was just like, I forgot who that is, the battle rapper's name to that. Like, and I get a text message, yo, boo, boo, and I was like, oh, okay, it's all good. Send me back the money before he even said anything to me.
Okay, I think I know what you're talking about at this point now. Okay,
cool. But some battlers believe that that's an out. They think that that's an out. And I had the same, shout out to Verb, I had the same thing that I tried to express to the culture, because I don't mind teaching people that genuinely asking me for understanding. Like I said the same thing to Verb, like yeah, Verb sent back a deposit for Iron Solomon. That was a big deposit. He was fresh off the Mook battle. That deposit was nice. You know what I'm saying? But I told him, I said, first of all, this is, I think, the main event. It's only a 4-battle card. We lost 2 of the battles. Him and Young Ill's return. Young Ill versus Ill Will.
Yeah.
Right? So we blew up half the card. We lost the main event. Right? We lost the promo. All that type of shit. And the fact that it's a domino effect now. You got hotels, you got flights, you got planning, you got even the construction of a card. You know what I'm saying? Where somebody could see a certain battle come off a card and be like, oh, the card is ruined now. You know what I'm saying? So it's not just about your deposit. It's much bigger than that. Even my reputation for RBE. What about the fans that say, you know, I'm not buying the next pay-per-view because the card before, I really thought that it was going to be complete when you announced it, but something fell off. Somebody, you know, and unfortunately our culture is so unprofessional like that. So with these type of situations, when people think that they can catch COVID randomly, and then, you know, just show up somewhere else, or a league owner telling them like, yo, here's the money, give it back to the deposit to him, whatever, like, don't think you're gonna pop up on that other card now. Because when I get that text message, and it's like, yo, my bad, I got something personal, and I see a flyer drop, you know, a couple days later on another platform, you know what I'm saying? I already don't trust 90% of these niggas. I already don't fuck with 98% of these niggas.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? So now I get to say that the person that just put that flyer out, that's not happening. So both of y'all need to talk to me. You know what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
Like it's like, it's really like, like I told you earlier, I really don't have the time to do business with anybody other than genuine, straightforward people and talented people. Other than that, I'm good. Like, I don't got time for it.
The next question I wanted to say, speaking on the contract, is for an artist who signs with RBE, what does signing with RBE mean? Man?
I'm glad you just said that, because there's one thing I was about to say. We just spent the last 5-10 minutes talking about battle rap fuck shit, right? Mm-hmm. As always, right? Battle rap fuck shit. When I got on the phone with the artist that was signing, I wanted to make sure that even though they was ready to sign, they got a chance to hear from me some of the reasons why RBE is doing it. And it's not just for the legal backing. It's not just for that. I didn't want the artist to believe that, and I don't want anybody that's watching this to believe that. I told the battlers exactly how I feel. I said, yo, honestly, these new artists that is coming through this brick by brick shit, the first time I felt this energy was really like day one RBE, like 2014. Like, when we had
K Walker and
no. Well, K Walker was dead, but I mean, like when we had like that family vibe type movement. When it was like Jim's, Oops,
I know
Show,
yeah.
Boom, JC, Cannon, and we kind of moved like, and everybody was waving the flag, and it was like RBE, and niggas was like on it. You know what I mean, creating that front line.
I remember.
And then I get on Twitter these days, or I get on, maybe I catch an interview or something like that, or maybe Wayne DeLawrence send me something, and I see the brick by brick guys repping like, I was like, yo, they really out there creating this entity. They protect each other.
Pain, Remedy, Loco,
Caution, Coach Coleone, Jay Jeans, Jay Breed, 6-8. Shout out to all these guys, all these brick by brick guys. Wingdon Lawrence is doing an amazing job, and the energy that they're creating, I took note of. It was more than just a card to me. You know what I'm saying? So I was just like, yo, that energy, and I did this on a blog. Like I said it, I was like, y'all all got these default pictures and RBE hashtags in y'all in all your profiles and all this, and everybody's brick by brick, and they screaming it only counts on YouTube and all that. And I see the energy and I fuck with it, and I'm just like, yo, you want to know what? Show Wingdon Lawrence the next level, because Wingdon Lawrence are running like a side league within RBE damn near.
Yeah.
Me and Shata been through this shit for 9 years. I done had niggas that called me their brother stab me in the back. You know what I'm saying? Like when it comes to these battlers. And I'm not trying to say it's like a purely untrusting, but I'm like, the energy that they were creating made me say like, yo, if I commit back to them as well, and they have that type of energy, it's gonna be a win around the board.
Gotcha.
Then we're also protected legally. If something needs to be invoked legally, then I have that as well. So it's supposed to be a win around the board. I tell people all the time, battle rap is supposed to be fun.
Facts.
I didn't first watch battle rap and say, oh, this is a good spot for me to make some money.
Gotcha.
I first watched battle rap and I was like, I'm just a fan. I was going to all these events around the country, and sometimes even out the country, because I was a fan.
Yep.
Then I said, I'm gonna do my own fucking ideas, my own cars, my own events. Yo, Shaka, let's do this. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's the whole fucking energy. It's not gonna change as far as me being a fan. That's gonna always be the onset. That's always gonna be the initiation of energy. But me knowing the game, yeah, I'm gonna supplement my knowledge of how this should be going too.
So once again, I gotta say, because I want to.
Let me answer this too. My bad.
Yeah, I want.
Let me answer this. If it wasn't clear earlier, because I seen Norbs ask Wing this about exclusivity, right? And once again, I want to make it totally clear: we are not an exclusive shop. We never was, and we never will be. I want to see. I still want to practice 1,000% of what I preach, and I want to see people battle on every platform. But I do not want to see my shit fucked up because of any other platform, and that's what we have experienced over the years.
So that's what the contracts is really about.
No, I just said that's obviously a part of it.
Yeah,
but,
okay.
But the energy of what these guys is creating is still very important to me. Committing back to them.
And I just want to be clear with you, like, just not that the contract is like it's not really like it's like you could do your thing, but when we got some shit going on, you got to honor that, and you can't play around with that.
It's not even, and we're not blind. That's partially right, because I don't want anybody to interpret that as somebody being blindsided, like you got booked over here, but now I'm about to turn up a card, so now you got to put that down. No,
yeah. No. It's like if you already got a something with us. Don't try to,
And it's
shit on what we're doing
the crazy
and
thing,
dip off and do some other shit.
And the crazy thing is, it's supposed to be like that. Regardless.
Yeah.
Right? It's supposed to be like that regardless.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But somehow my Shotgun Shook versus Pat Stay goes over here. And my Iron Solomon versus O-Red goes over there. And my Matt versus Geechee goes over there. And then they'll say it's like, or Hollow puts up a tweet saying like, yo, I got paid $20,000, $30,000 not to do this.
Yeah, I remember.
Or you know what I'm saying? It's like, it's always something like that. And this isn't targeted for one platform or one company specifically. It's about RBE having enough of these situations over the last 9 years has happened where we had to say, you guys are creating that energy, it's dope, we want to commit back to you, we're going to fuck with it. But at the same time, we also got to protect ourselves, because if we're going to recreate that type of energy, start doing blood, sweat, and tears cards and all that type of shit, we're also going to protect ourselves. But we are not exclusive. We're not an exclusive shop.
Get into this, right? Politics, contracts, and URL versus RBE lawsuits and things like that, right?
Mm-hmm.
We know battle rap politic game is fierce. It's been a constant URL versus RBE back and forth over years, from just us seeing blogs and people
You're reading
about
this
it.
question. That's funny.
Yeah, because I wrote these down and everything, right? So I wanted to know how you feel just about the back and forth and how people has perceived you guys versus URL over the years.
The perception of it is, I think it's always been perceived that as something I never wanted it to be. You know what I'm saying? I've had how many interviews on your channel where I said URL is the top platform, they're the biggest, they're the best. I'll say today, what is it, June 2022? I'll say it now. They're the biggest and they're the best battle rap platform. All right? I never ever cared about the #1 spot. I never cared about the top spot. The same people that we have back and forth with or whatever, was invited to the events when we in our early days. I supported their events early. I never cared about that type of energy. Now I understand in any lane there's going to be competition. BMW and Mercedes-Benz, and Apple and Android, and Coca-Cola and Pepsi, whatever. I fucking get it. People say WWF and WWE a lot, right? They say that about RBE and URL a lot. Like, I get it. You know what I'm saying? And I think one of my things is I never wanted to evolve to certain type of ways to be a platform owner.
Okay.
Even though